Hello everyone and welcome to JoJo's Brick Time. A lot of you loved all the leaves and flowers that I bought from Lego and asked me to do a too many plants build. The perfect mini doll for this was Isabela, well both of them actually, and I decided to make them a greenhouse. For this build, a 32 by 32 blue base plate I started with because I'm going to make a river. So this is how I have put all the green plates on top. So I've got raised sections to add more texture and landscaping. Use up any of green plates that you have, that way it will give the grass different colours if you want also. I just made a real simple river here and added these slope parts to make it look like rocks and added details. And this is the start of the greenhouse. So 16 by 16 plate there in the green, and then I added plates surrounding it. So this is what it looks like underneath. I wanted to raise it up a little bit. Okay, let's start building. This greenhouse is also like a summer house, so I wanted to add a little kitchenette in, and we've got a little sink here with some drawers as well, a little bottle and a little sandwich, so that goes over here. This will be a little fireplace and stove top, so Isabela can cook food and have a pot of tea on here. Here's a little stove and fireplace, and that's going near the kitchenette. I need to cover up this green grass, so I've just put in some tiles and plates in to make it look like floorboards. Now I need to add lots of plants in here, so we've got a little purple stand there and one of my favourite pots with the vine. This purple couch, I actually have a few of these from Andrea's house and it fits perfect here. Little coffee table with a magazine. A little side table with a vase and a plant in it. And a lamp, so that's from Andrea's house too. This little recliner chair is from one of a friend's hairdresser sets and I thought it will fit perfect here. Okay, now I've got to continue on with more walls. And these gaps here need to be filled in with some more bricks. So it's these ones. So they've made them all the same, and that's just to add more details in with the studs not on top technique. Now I have to put some plates around the top just to hold everything in place. And now the angled roof design. So I've got highlight windows at the top too to let some breezes through. Up here I need a plate, so I've joined them together with the studded tiles or jumper plates, and that goes along the top here. Now I just need to put in another plate to hold everything in place, and I can hang these little lamps or plants there. So we've got some hanging plants inside. Oh, it's looking so colourful and it looks like a greenhouse. And here, use these sloped bits. And this is going to be to hold the glass panels in place. I forgot about this shelving rack full of plants. I need to stick that inside. So that goes here, and you can see it, how nicely it fits, and you can see it from the outside too. Now the glass panels. So we need to do 2 of these exactly the same. And then you just slip it in here and it holds in place. So now you will be able to play inside the greenhouse too. Look at this, and it lets lots of light in. Alrighty, time to decorate the outside of the greenhouse with this. So I've popped lots of flowers in on the front and need a planter box. So very simple planter box here, but you'll see how much detail it gives to this little greenhouse. Just pop some little plants here. And then I've made 4 of those and they're all on the outside of those windows. Now I thought a pink vine would look nice here with those white flowers and white leaves. So that just gets studded on there and curve it around and it gets held in place there by that handle. And more vines on the side. So that's how they go on. Lots of detail and flowers and plants and everything, and we need a little bird bath at the front. And now just need to detail it with lots of plants, little mushrooms, and I've put in a little pathway there. And now I need to put in one of these plants, and I just put a gem in the front there. And it's like a little vine plant. Oh, that's looking so cute. Okay, let's decorate this base plate here. I need to keep this section free for the greenhouse. And over here, I've made this tree. Check this out. It's got this beautiful tree swing on here. Made that purple as well for Isabela and used those noodle parts. Got another one of those flower things with the gem. And the tree. Now a nice way to fill out the tree is to put like flower parts on there. So that's fitted there on an angle. I wanted it on an angle, make it look a bit different. There's the swing. Oh, she's gonna love her new garden. And now fill it out with any flowers you have. And here it is, lots of flowers and colour and little mushrooms there. And I made this little bush also, so that's going to go over here. Need the little water pump to pump out water to water everything, so that's going over here, and the gorgeous little watering can, and more of these flowers with the gems. I really like them, they look so beautiful. Fix everything up. There we go, a wheelbarrow with all the tools, and here's another tree with the pink and purple leaves I bought. So it adds extra colour. My favourite way of building these cute little trees, and I just made them in 2 different colours. Here's a cute little birdhouse with a little hanging plant. And that's just going to go here at the front. Oh my goodness, this is just too cute. But now we need to get across that river. And if you have the Friends Park set, you can use that bridge. That is perfect. I really like the look of that bridge. And that looks great in those colours. But I had to make a different bridge. So we need these little hinged parts for this bridge. And it was a little bit confusing to build at first, but I worked it out in the end. The reason you need to use these hinged parts is because it's going to be like a curved bridge. And then you use these log pieces. So you need 5 sets of these. And then you need the hinge bit again, the same build that I did at the start. So you just have to put it on this side and see how it bends. But to hold the curve in place, you need these handle bits. So these fancy decoration ones that you use for seats as well. See how it's holding it in place? And now on this side, you just need to put the other 5 in. I couldn't work out how to tile that side, so I left it. But look at this, a beautiful curved bridge. So you just place it there and the flowers on the side will hold it in place. Oh wow, that's a nice looking bridge. And it needs a little fancy archway here with the vine and the flowers on there. So I'll just pop that there. Now when you walk into this garden, oh, you'll just want to stay here and stay in this little greenhouse. Look at this. Oh my goodness, full of colour. Too many plants build. Isabela's coming here with little micro Isabela because they just want some happiness. Here are the girls. They're going to enjoy a cup of tea in the little greenhouse. We are all outside enjoying this garden. Isabela's trying out the new bridge. Too many plants build. You guys wanted to see what I would come up with all those leaf parts and flower parts, and oh my goodness, this little greenhouse is gorgeous. I don't want to pull this apart now. I love this garden. The tree is just beautiful there in the back with a little tree swing, the little river running through and the bridge. I just want to stay here and relax and enjoy the scenery. So I hope I've given you some ideas on how to make your own greenhouse. So everyone, get your bricks out, get building and get creative.